Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we will be going over my monthly reading wrap. All the books that I read this month, we're gonna see if I read any of the books that I said I was gonna read. So yeah, let's just get into it. You're gonna be disappointed, just letting you know. The first book that I read this month, technically I finished it in January, but I finished the last 20%. Love Interest. I've already talked about this book, so I ended up rating it 3 stars. It's about Cassie and Alex. I think it's an office romance. I think that they hated each other. What else? That's all I really remember. I don't really remember anything else. Yeah, starting off strong. Next, I read Wildfire. Let me give me a second. I gotta get through my journal. I did say I was gonna read this book, and I did. I did read it. This was about Russ and Aurora. I don't know why I couldn't think of her name. Aurora. And this book was something. I rated this 4 stars. I didn't like it as much as Icebreaker. I don't know why. It really, honestly, I guess because they weren't on campus. They were at a campground. So, I don't know. I gave it 4 stars, but I don't remember much. Not really. Let me see. I need to start writing this stuff down so I remember. Yeah, I don't really remember much, to be honest, but it was still good. I remember enjoying reading it. Don't know why I had to say that twice, but I did. But 4 stars. Next book I read was Caught Up. I gave this 4 stars. I think I really gave it 4.5 stars. Now that I'm thinking back about it, because I remember this book. So let me make sure. Yeah, this book is about Kai Miller. It is a single dad. Oh my god. Nanny. She's trying to figure out her life. She's trying to figure out what she wants. She just got fired technically. Not really, she quit. Maybe this is... Forget I said that. I mean, it's not really a spoiler. It happens in the first chapter. Technically second, but yeah. She works for him just for the summer, and they fall in love. Cause I wouldn't be reading it if they didn't. But yeah, this is the 3rd book in the Windy. I think it's the Windy. Yeah, I was saying it right. The Windy City series. 3rd book, and it was really good. I think this is. I think I like The Right Move, and then Caught Up, and then Mile High. Yeah, but so good. Next. Well, okay. I did do something. The next book that I read was All He'll Ever Be. I did, in fact, DNF this book. I did. And you can see where I decided I was done with this book. Not even 50%. No, not even. because you know there's four, I think it's like 5 or 6 actually, like little bitty books in this one. I got through the first book and like I ended on chapter 5 of the second book. I just couldn't do it. I could not do it at all. I couldn't. I don't know. I was so excited for this book. I paid so much money. And I hated it. Every second of it. Every fucking second of it. Oh my god. Like, I just... yeah. First DNF of the year. Next, I read Butcher and Blackbird. I gave this a whopping 4.5 stars. So good. Loved it. I don't remember why I didn't give it 5 stars. I mean, like, I think maybe it is a 5-star. Because I do think about this book a lot. Ever since I've read it. But it was so good. It was so good. Yeah. The first line is what got me. That hooked me. Like, it was just... See? Highlighted and everything. I give this 4.5 stars. It was really good. Oh my god, like... this book was about Ronan and Salon, and they were 2 serial killers that killed others. So, fun. And it's about them falling in love. It takes, like, a span of years. But, like, they play a game. They're, like, trying to hunt down their serial killers. And, yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this. Like, I loved it. Ate it up. Read it fast. So, yeah. Next book I read, I don't have the physical book, it's written on my Kindle, is When She Loves. Couldn't tell you what this book was about. Yeah, I can. Can I? I don't remember the characters' names. I mean, I rated it 3 stars. I mean, that, yeah. Let's see. I'm like trying to rack my brain. Nothing really comes to mind. It's just one of those books. I remember it being like a dark romance, I'm pretty sure. I think it was. Next. Loved redesign. First 5-star of the year. Being back in Lake Wisteria. So good. Loved it. And oh my god, this book. This one is about Julia and Dahlia. They are like enemies to lovers, but like, you know, they grew up together. You know, there's something happened. You don't know what it is yet, and you're trying to figure it out. And yeah, and I annotated this, and you can see, if you can tell, where I started reading it on my Kindle, and I did annotate it on my Kindle, but I just haven't gone in, and I guess I could do that. Yeah, I mean I could, but love it. So good. I'm just so glad that we're back in like Wisteria. And then you got to see the other characters from the... oh my god, like... I just think about this book all the time. Like, I love it. And I'm ready for the second book to come out, which I know it's gonna be wild, but like... The next book I read was Downfall. And this is the first book of... what is the series called? I think it's the Twisted Love series. I think it's the Twisted Love series. I could be wrong. But I think that's what it was. So it's a duology. So yeah, that is the first book. And the second book was Uprising. I just got finished reading it literally like 10 minutes ago. because I wanted to finish reading it before I filmed this video, since it's, you know, the last day of the month, so I can consider it and know this video. So I overall rated it 4 stars, but the first book, Downfall, I rated that one 3 stars, but I rated the second book 4 stars. It was about Ronan and Rose. It was so good. I went into it blind. Like, the only thing I knew about it was that it was a like dark romance, and that I saw this TikTok. It was like, if you like the Cat and Mouse duology, you will like this. I was like, yeah, I love the Cat and Mouse duology, clearly. But I was like, yeah, I'll read it. I picked it up. So good. I like can't really tell you anything that happens without spoiling it, and I don't spoil things. At least not on purpose. But yeah, it was really good. I do recommend it. It was really good. Please check the trigger warnings, please. But if you like Haunting and Hunting Adeline, I would recommend this. It was really good, and I really did like it. Yeah. As you can tell, I did not read any of the Brutal Prince books. I just didn't pick them up. And I didn't read Thrive. That's really the only books that I said I was gonna read this month that I didn't. For some reason, I don't know. I mean, I just like didn't get around to picking them up, and like I got recommended other books, or like other books that I bought I decided to read before. I don't know. So yeah, that was my monthly wrap up. I mean, was it that disappointing? Not really. Like, I just didn't start a series, and that's what makes it look like, because I have a journal and I like write down like my like TBR and then the books that I actually read that month, and I read 4 out of the 11 books, which seems disappointing, but when you look at it, it's not. But I did read, technically I read 9 books this year, DNF'd one of them. So yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I'm trying to stick to my physical TBR, because let me show you this candle, because it's so pretty. I got this at Dollar General for $5. It's literally like my prized possession. I don't think I'm gonna burn it, honestly. Like, it's just too pretty to burn. Like, be for real. She is gorgeous. And she smells good too. I just don't think I'm gonna burn it at all. Like, and this thing was $5. Be for real. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be linking all my social medias down below, along with 2 videos I think you might like from my channel. So I will see you next time. Bye!